Yo guys, this is Orbit here, and in this video I'm going to be taking you through a Celestial healing guide. So I'm going to give you the full loadout, but not only that, I'm going to tell you how to do all of the combinations of the loadout, and obviously tell you the benefits of doing that and that kind of stuff. So Celestial, first of all, is a healing power that is not like any other healing power. It's probably one of the most difficult healing powers because you need to combo. However, the combos aren't that difficult if you get used to them. The trick is just pure repetitions, which I'll go through in a second. So let's go through my loadout to begin with. Here is the blessed tree. I've gone right the way down the middle, and then I've got the two on the left. And here is the cursed tree, again right the way down the middle, the two on the left. And I've also got the life drain supercharge, which is that one over there. Okay, now with Celestial, you need to make sure that, you know, whichever kind of ones you're going down on the blessed, to combo that, you need exactly the same ones in the cursed tree. Okay, otherwise you won't be able to combo, the combos will not work. And it actually tells you, if I quickly go into this, if as you can see, it says Celestial combo, and then it says Haunt cleansed, and this is Smite. So if I go onto Cursed, and there's Haunt, exactly the same place on the other tree, it basically means you need that one to combo it. Okay, and that will leave you two left over for, of course, your Miracle Worker and your Empathic Healing, which I strongly suggest for any healing power. Now for the loadout itself. Okay, so we have Admonish is our first one. Okay, Admonish basically heals you and up to 3 nearby group members. Okay, so this is kind of your basic group heal. Okay, really good. I'm just going to go over very quickly the loadout, and then we're going to go into detail with the combinations. Then we've got Renew. This is your instant heal, so it will heal yourself and whoever your most injured group member will be. There we are. Then we've got Blessing. This is a shield that will protect you and up to 3 of your teammates, and it's usable while controlled. So if you get knocked to the floor, you can still use this power, no problem. Here's the Life Drain. Okay, Life Drain's a really good supercharge. It says here, drain the life force from nearby enemies, dealing damage over time and stunning them. You and up to 7 group members gain healing over time. So it's a good heal for everybody, and that's right the way up to a raid group. Then we've got Divine Light. Divine Light is basically your group heal over time. It says here, creates glimpse of virtuous light that deal damage to enemies or heal allies depending on your role. So if you're DPS, it will do damage. If you're a healer, it will do healing. This also purifies enemies, causing their attacks to heal a small amount. So I mean, if they're attacking the tank, it's good because, you know, small amount they're gonna be healing the tank with their attacks. So it's good to kind of make sure that's up and to purify them. And the last one is Benediction. Benediction is kind of like a group buff. This is kind of like your hive mind slash what's the other one? Carnage type buff from the nature. So this will give you and up to 3 members weapon attack. It will bulb yours and up to 3 group members weapon attacks with sacred powers, increasing the chance to cause more damage. So this is just like a basic damage buff which you can do. And here is the loadout, guys. Very simple. So now the main kind of thing we need to look at now is, of course, the combinations and how everything works. So what we're going to do is we're going to start from left to right. So let me just open the menu up very quickly again. Okay, so the first one is Admonish. Okay, now if you look under Celestial Combo, it says tap melee, hold range. Okay, so, and that will make, if you combo it, you'll get the benefit. Okay, and it tells you the benefit down the bottom. Okay, condemn enemies with dark magic, damaging and knocking them down. Also increases your critical healing magnitude by 5% for a short time. So this will deal precision damage to your target, it will knock them down, and it will increase your critical healing magnitude by 5% for a short time. If you don't combo, you don't get that bonus. So it's very, very good to make sure you are comboing. Okay, now it says here, tap melee hold range, so we know the combo already. So what you need to do is click the power and then you tap melee hold range, and it should look something like this. This is where I mess it up. Bam, there is the combination, and as you can see I've got the like some lights coming off of me. That's when you know the combination's worked. If I just do it straight away, nothing happens, but if I do the full combination, bam. Okay, and that's tap, square, hold, triangle. And when you're learning this, I suggest just repping that out. That's it. Tap triangle, hold triangle. And again, tap triangle, hold triangle. Tap triangle, hold triangle. Just keep doing that over and over and over again until it's in your muscle memory and you know that. And as you can see, it's left the precision damage over time on. Let me show you that again. Damage over time on them. Okay. Now that will cause the damage over time. However, if I keep spamming that, like you just saw, they don't stack. So that's just that. It doesn't stack. Okay, let's go on to the next power. The next one we've got is renew, which will is kind of that will heal you and your lowest teammate. And again, this is a different combo. This time you will need to tap melee and tap range. So it's tap tap. The first one is tap hold. This one is tap tap. And as you can see down the bottom, instantly restores health to you and the most injured group members, which is already done. Okay, but however, if you combo it, your target will take damage each time you are healed by superpowers in the next 6 seconds. So again, you're getting additional healing, okay, and it's beneficial to do the combo. Okay, so we know that it's tap tap, so it should look something like this. Tap tap. Okay, now when my character kind of lifts her arms up in the air, I've got kind of like a glow around my hands, and the glow kind of gets like really bright at like as you reach the top. That's kind of my cue to tap triangle to get finished combo. I'll show you what I mean. See, it just bam, it just goes light right at the top. It kind of brightens up. When it brightens up, then you can go. It's all about timing, and the only way you're going to get timing is repetition. Okay, so bam, it's light, bang, and then I go. And again, rep it out. Tap, tap, power. Tap, tap, power. Oh, that's into the next one. Okay, so they're the first two moves, and what I actually did is when I started learning the power is I then started doing them both together. Okay, so I'm getting used to not only thinking about one power at a time, but two powers at a time, because don't forget, you're going to have to learn 5 or 6 different combos depending whether you've got a supercharger in there or not. So what I'm now doing is I'm doing the first combo, which is tap hold, into the next one, which was tap tap, and just going back and forth on this one. Okay, and see, you might mess it up, don't worry, just keep going. Okay, and you will definitely get a lot better and smoother at your different combinations. Okay, after that, the next stage is to start integrating your weapon. Okay, not that you're going to be in close anyway, but it's just getting used to kind of doing other things. Maybe you're popping your trinket or that kind of stuff. So what I was actually practicing is I was going chop, chop, hold into the combination. Bam. Chop, chop, chop into the second combination. Okay, and then going through that way. Okay, and that got me really, really good. I just kept repeating that. The first two powers over until I had them in my muscle memory. Okay, so that's your basic healing over time for your group, and also your heal to the most injured player. Okay, next one we have is the shield. Okay, it's the shield. This will the bonus that you'll get is that the shield will explode and damage nearby enemies. Okay, so you'll put everyone in a shield, well, up to 3 players, including yourself. And that shield will explode and do damage if you combo it. If you don't combo it, you'll still get the shield, but it's not going to explode. And the good thing about these combos, guys, is you can really buff up your damage without having to use your weapon, because you know you're getting precision damage over times and precision attacks and stuff. So you can get a lot of damage as a Celestial heal. So this one, as you can see, the Celestial combo is tap melee, hold melee. Okay, tap melee, hold melee. So let's go and have a look at this one. Tap melee, hold melee. Okay, just like that. And the shield will explode when the shield is down. Let's have a little look at that, because I haven't actually seen whether it would actually do that. Oh, apparently not. But it will do in raids and stuff like that. So then, of course, what you want to do is start going 1, 2, 3 and doing the first 3 in connection with each other. So we know the first one is tap, square, hold, triangle. Next one is tap, square, tap, triangle. And this one's tap, square, hold, square. So it gets a lot confusing. You're going to need to learn these combos. So let's have a look. Let's see if I can do this. So we've got, okay, 1, 2. Next one's tap, tap, and then we've got tap, hold. Okay, and that's gone through right the way the first 3 combinations. Everyone's got a shield, you're healing everybody, and you're healing the most injured group member. Okay, it's a bit difficult for you to see in front of the dummy because you can't heal the dummy or anyone nearby. Okay, let's look at the last 2 combination moves, and then I'll show you the supercharge and possibly a little cheeky rotation. Okay, so the next one is Divine Light. Divine Light is a harder one because the combination is 3 moves. So you need to tap melee, tap range, hold melee. So you're going back and forth. I remember this is just back and forth, back and forth. Okay, melee, range, melee. Tap, tap, hold. Okay, so tap, tap, hold, and the buff is it says here, enemies that have touched the light of a glint will spread purification to other enemies nearby. Okay, now purification, first of all, this purifies enemies, causing their attacks to heal a small amount, like I was saying earlier. Okay, if you combo it, anyone who is purified will it will spread it. So, there's more attacks going in, more healing coming in. Okay, so it's very, very good to get this combination off. Okay, so we know it's tap, tap, hold. So let's have a little go at this. Okay, so it's a long one. Tap, tap, hold. Bang. At the end. You just smash that in their face. Okay, and as you can see, it's left that precision damage over time as well. Okay, so, and then, you've guessed it, we go through the whole combination, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is what I was doing, and it really helped with me getting the thing. So let's have a go. All the way through, let's go. Okay, bam, 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 next one in. Oh yes, excellent, and bang! I don't think I've ever actually done that without making a mistake. And it'll come to you, just repetition, guys. Okay, and of course the last one. Let's take a look at the last one. Last one is your buff, okay? And here, you and up to 3 group members receive healing equal to a portion of the damage dealt to enemies from your weapon attacks or celestial combos. Okay, so it's kind of turning your damage into healing. So this is really, really good, and it buffs your targets up. Okay, so this is really, really good. I like this right the way on the triangle because the combination is tap, triangle, hold, triangle, or tap, range, hold, range. Okay, should look something like this. No, it shouldn't. Oh, you're joking. Mess that up. Let's try again. Okay, you're gonna mess up, but don't worry. Okay, it's just repetition. Tap, range, hold, range. Let's go again. Just do this a few more times, just while it's off cooldown. Just working on getting that nice. Okay, it's back up. So tap, range, hold, range. Bam. Okay, and there is the full all of the kind of the combinations that you need to do. Okay, right. Let's start going over the like a rotation. Okay, first thing I'll do is Divine Light and kind of give the healing over time on. Okay, which is your fifth one along. This one. I'd start with that. Okay, then I'd go through left, the first kind of two. Bam, bam. Do them, and then I'd go straight the way into my precision buff, because we've got lots of healing, and then we can go back into Divine Light because that's off cooldown, and then go through this way. Okay, now it looks really confusing. Like I'm watching. Wow, that was a lot to see that got damage, guys. This is kind of the first time first time me playing around with it. But so, just quickly go back and replay that. After you go through your. When you're getting these combos, guys, you know you're doing plenty of damage. Trust me. And I'm in like, I've hardly got any skill points, and I haven't got very good gear. So you can imagine what kind of top level Celestial Heal will do. The only other thing you haven't seen is the supercharge. It kind of gathers in energy, and you kind of eat. It looks like you're eating, and that will heal everybody. Okay, apart from that, guys, I hope you have enjoyed this video. I thought it was important to get this out because there's a lot of people struggling with Celestial, but the damage you can get as a Celestial Heal is ridiculous, and the healing is very, very good as well. So it's a cool power. You don't need a weapon, really. Okay, you don't need a weapon. Just go through, cycle through your combinations, get your combinations good. Enemies are going to be healing your target. Your damage is going to be turned into healing. You're going to be getting healing buffs, and so doing the combinations will get your damage up and your healing out. So it's very, very important you come down and practice these combinations and stuff. So I strongly suggest that you come down and just literally do about 50 repetitions of each combination. Bam, 50 over and over and over again. Drill it into that muscle memory, and before you know it, you'll be like what I've just done. Because I've just started learning Celestial today, so I could get this video out for you guys and help you out. Okay, so it'll come, but repetition, and then the last stage that you'll need to do is rep your rotation. And that's it. Once you know your repetition, just cycle your repetition and it'll become second nature. You'll be like a zombie. Yep, nice and easy. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe if you haven't already.